Congenital adrenal hyperplasia, or CAH, is a genetic disease of the adrenal glands. In its severe form, it is a life-threatening disease that can result in disability or death if not diagnosed in the first few days of life. Children with severe CAH face numerous challenges and require lifelong medical management. Even in its milder forms, the disease can create serious quality of life issues. Affecting as many as 1 in 100 people, it can lead to early puberty, shortened stature, and even infertility.
We first learned of CAH when our son, Kevin, was brought into Jersey Shore Trauma Unit. He was severely ill. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. He spent 6 weeks in intensive care, and they finally diagnosed him with CAH.
Congenital adrenal hyperplasia, also known as CAH, is an inherited disease that affects adrenal gland function. The adrenal glands are essential for normal life and development, reaction to stress and illness, and children who are born with this condition are in danger of sudden death if the disease is not diagnosed and properly treated.
It was about a year and a half. She would get sick every single month. And finally, I had enough was enough, and I took her to Children's Hospital, and that's when we found out that her med levels were way off. February 8th, 1995, she got a stomach virus, what we thought it was. And later on that night, she was shaking really bad. We took her into the emergency room at a hospital in New Jersey, and the endocrinologist there met us there and told us to wait in the waiting room. We were there for about an hour. Then he came back in and told me that she was brain dead and that there was nothing that they could do.
Parents are overwhelmed when they find out that their newborn has a disease, any sort of disease. And for the most part, people have not been aware of this disease. It's fairly common, but it's not an everyday language and literature the way, say, heart disease is, high cholesterol, strokes. These are adult diseases. Childhood diseases people find out about because their newborn has been screened for one of these diseases, and unfortunately they're left having to grapple with this with very little information, scrambling around to find out what this involves.
We had just moved to New Jersey from Massachusetts, and were thrilled when we found out that just about 10 minutes from our house at that point in time, there was a CARES Foundation, and there was Kelly Light, and there were these other people who knew about CAH. So it was just a wonderful feeling.
CARES Foundation campaigns for CAH awareness and education. We promote newborn screening for CAH so that babies need not die because of a misdiagnosis. We fund research for better treatments and provide a place for affected families to go for help and to find comfort in knowing that they are not alone. But we have so much more to do, and we need your help to do it. As the only organization in the U.S. dedicated entirely to the CAH community, we need to continue building awareness. We need to fund more research for better treatments and perhaps someday a cure. And we need to keep fighting for newborn screening so that every baby has an equal chance for prompt diagnosis and a healthy start in life. Please make a generous donation so that we can make access to the best care for CAH available to all who are coping with this devastating disease.